There are stories that make us cry, stories that inspire us, and stories that change everything. But this is the story of love written with nails and blood. This is the painful journey of Jesus Christ. In the quiet darkness of Gethsemane, Jesus prayed. He knew the weight of what was coming: betrayal, pain, death. "Father," he cried, "if it's possible, let this suffering pass from me. Yet not my will, but yours be done." His heart broke under the burden of the world's sin. His sweat fell like drops of blood. Then came Judas, once a friend, now the betrayer. A kiss, a signal, and the Son of God was chained like a criminal. Dragged before the rulers, Jesus stood silent as the lies poured in. The crowd's voices grew like thunder. "Crucify him! Crucify him!" Pilate washed his hands, pretending his innocence. But deep down, he knew this was no ordinary man. Then came the scourging. The whips slashed his back again and again and again. Flesh tore, blood streamed. Each strike a cry of love in human pain. Mocking soldiers pressed a crown of thorns onto his head. Blood mingled with sweat as they sneered, "Hail, King of the Jews!" The cross, his only throne on earth, was laid upon his shoulders. He stumbled under its weight, but kept walking. Through every bruise and tear, he whispered in his heart, "For them, for love." Simon of Cyrene was forced to help him carry it. And even the women who wept heard him say, "Do not weep for me, but for yourselves and your children." They laid the cross on the ground, stretched his arms wide. The sound of hammer hitting nail echoed like thunder through heaven, steel through skin, through bone. Then the cross rose high, and with it the hope of all mankind. Every breath was agony. He lifted himself just to breathe, scraping his torn back against splintered wood. The crowd mocked him, but Jesus, even in pain, whispered, "Father, forgive them, for they know not what they do." Darkness covered the land. With the sins of the world upon him, even heaven turned away. My God, why have you forsaken me?" Then, in one last breath of love, he cried, "Father, into your hands I commit my spirit." And the earth trembled. Stone split. The temple veil tore in two. Pain turned into purpose. Death turned into life. Jesus' suffering was not the end. It was the beginning of freedom for every soul. Because through his pain came peace, and through his blood came love. For God so loved the world that he gave his only Son, that whoever believes in him shall not perish but have eternal life. Share this video if you believe his sacrifice changed the world. Subscribe for more stories of faith, love, and hope.